stressed to the point of screaming? Are you feeling frustrated to the point of crying or feeling anxious and overwhelmed? What do you do to calm down? Do you take a walk or a break? Do you take deep breaths or count to 10? Those are all good ways, but today I'm going to show you 2 new ways to help yourself in difficult situations. Making sensory bottles is a fun craft that is actually easy to make. These can be used as stress relievers or just as entertaining, mesmerizing objects to observe and shake and play with. I made these amazing sensory bottles before, and they're a great go-to whenever I need to distract myself or calm myself down. They really work for me, and I'm sure they'll work for you as well. Today I'm going to show you how to make 2 different ways of your very own sensory bottles. I'll talk about the materials you'll need as well as how to make each of these unique projects. The first thing you need to do is gather all of your ingredients. I have with me a clear plastic bottle, some little charms, and a funnel and some rice. Those will be for the I Spy Find It bottle. And then the plastic bottles were actually originally filled with sparkling water. We got a 6-pack of them, and my sister had to drink all of them so I could use them. But she loves sparkling water, so it worked out. The next items I have are olive oil, another bottle, water, a straw, and again the funnel, and also some food coloring. For the water, you need to make sure it's distilled because regular water can discolor, and that is not good for the end product over time. But those will be for the lava lamp bottle. I also brought 2 other examples that I made a while ago. The one with the straws in it didn't quite work out as I wanted it to, but it's still pretty cool to look at. The other one is the glitter bottle that I made a long time ago. And fun fact, I actually can't really see it now, but I got the indigo color inside from dumping ink out, which I got from a pen that I took apart. But all stories aside, it's time to make some sensory bottles. The first one I'm going to make is the rice I Spy bottle. The first thing you'll need to do is pick out some random little trinkets. I got plenty of them. I got like a pine cone, a cube, a pom-pom, things like that. And so next I put the funnel in the empty bottle, and you need to be careful when you pour the rice in because otherwise might end up spilling and it'll get everywhere. So that's why I have the funnel. So I'm going to pour the rice in. I think that's about good. And so you want to do it like a little at a time, and then each time you're doing it, you add in like a couple of the trinkets, so then at the end you don't have to shake it so much, unless you like shaking things, and you're good. You just keep adding the rice and the trinkets till it's nearly full, so I'll keep doing that. And you want to cover the trinkets or the charms that you already put in there. So that one is going to go in. There. And I got a penny and Shrinkity-Dinks that my sister gave me. Or both. Oh, yep, I see a problem. them in as you do it. You can add how many in as you want at a time. So maybe you should not add through the funnel, otherwise they can this can take a while, but it's fun to do. So and then you want, when you're finished, you want to pour it in until it's almost at the top but not quite. So then you still have room to shake it. And then you want to screw the cap on very tightly, otherwise the rice will leak out. So, and also you want to keep track of what you put in. So I've got a list of everything that I put in it, and you can tie it on or you can tape it to the bottle, but you'd only be able to see one side. So you could just tie it on like I did here. So that's how you make the rice one. And then the next one I'm going to do is this oil one. And it's really cool to make, and it's really cool to look at. So first you want to get the bottle, and using the funnel you want to pour the water in. And you only need to fill it about halfway. Say that's about halfway. And then you want to add the food coloring in before the oil. So, that was a lot. You want to add the food coloring in before the oil because food coloring does not mix with oil and it will just look bad. So I've got a straw and I'm going to mix it around. So now you've got the oil, and you want to pour the oil in. You can just use the spout out on the oil thing. So you can just pour it in. Until it's almost at the top. So then you want to screw it on very tight because again you don't want the water or oil to leak out. And then you can turn it upside down and watch this as it just goes around. And then, so as you can see, making sensory bottles is easy and fun to make, and everything you need can be right in your own house. Today I showed you the materials you need to make calming bottles and also how to make them. There are a lot of different types of sensory bottles you can make, and they're really easy, and maybe you will find them to be as amazing way to calm down as I do, because they're really cool. Thanks for listening.